Well, one Jewish child I did admire, his eyes were glowing dusky fire. Now Peter, a disciple, to exchange a look with me. Like, what should we do? These children are approaching Jesus. Jesus trying to rest. Well, we said to the assembled crowd, please let the master be. Pray, call your children back to you that he may rest a while. But Jesus actually says, the children stood uncertainly, and I saw the master smile. He didn't really speak yet, but he's starting to feel happier in his mood. As the children here was standing in front of him, they're just wondering, just innocently, exactly, are you okay? We just want to approach you because you're such a loving character here, of someone that we would never, have felt this from before. And so they just wanted to approach him. His voice rose clearly on that day, and suddenly I heard him say, let the small children come to me, and do not you forbid them. The Heavenly Father, loving all beneath his wing, has hid them. The paths the children's feet have trod are but the paths that lead to God, because they have more good things here that they're doing and trying in their lives, more so than not. Compared to people that are older, and they have so many decisions that they had to make as they, got older. And so, the children here are more obedient, more humble, are more focused here on doing what's right here with good moral standards. And so as they continue on that journey, that's what pleases God. And so he blesses them. He is happy to see them. He's happy to just help them feel that sense of belongingness. He says, go to the man and speak to him, my daughter, father said. The stranger smiled and laid his hand so gently on my head. The dad was encouraging him. That's fine. You can go ahead and talk to the man. Now, the stranger, it says, Jesus here is so loving, and smiled and laid his hand so gently on my head. I found myself telling him without a trace of fear, I'm Merle from Ethiopia, and I was 8 this year. So just kind of talking to him a little bit about herself. So I love it. And then, we've come today to hear you speak. He nodded, then he touched my cheek. Well, Merle from Ethiopia, is something on your mind? I said, please help me if you can, the way to God to find. The stranger spoke so lovingly. You've chosen the right way, said he. So she knows that there's this God, and she wants to know more about him. She's speaking from the heart. I love it. This child here is on the right path. I traveled with the caravan for many a weary day. My uncle spoke, well, young Ho Fang, you've come an endless way to hear the man of whom I'll speak, of whom such tales are told. Tell him you're from the Orient and that you're 8 years old. So all of these are about second grade, and they're so happy and just acknowledging how great this opportunity is. And he traveled far. His uncle is reminding him, and they're seeing the importance of who they are in the midst of. Okay, this is a great opportunity. This is the one here everybody is talking about, and you have the opportunity to meet. Let's not let this opportunity pass to be able to speak to him. I laid my small thoughts like a band of beads into the stranger's hand. It's kind of you to hear me now, a listener, I said, is what I need above all things, because my father is dead. The stranger spoke so very clearly. Your father, Ho Fang, loves you dearly, that is. Now he's talking about the Heavenly Father first and foremost. All right. And so it says here, well, my father took me by the hand and led me to the man. This is Joel just 9. He said, pray, help him if you can. In marketplace and synagogue, we hear your holy name. Wherever Jewish people meet, one learns about your fame. So in the synagogues, this Jewish boy is also encountering Jesus. His dad is taking him to him. His name is Joel. And they're saying here, please help him get to know you more, because he keeps hearing your holy name. The great man smiled and questioned, well, are you happy, boy, Joel? I have no brother and alas, no sister. Then I cried, I'm often very lonely, sir. I know, the man replied, that loneliness is hard to bear. We'll find you brothers everywhere. All right, there's hope. He's feeling so glad to hear that. He's so excited to even begin to think of this possibility.